Hello. Welcome to everyone, wherever you may be. This is my final broadcast from Italy, where I've spent a couple of days. And as I told everyone at lunchtime, I went out and had a look at the wonderful, beautiful Lago di Como, Lake Como, which so many tourists and so many people around the world know, and it really is very beautiful. And it's a very strange feeling for me to be in Italy, because I used to come here many years ago with my dear late partner David, and we spent a lot of time here. We drove through the country from north to south, east to west, and we had a great love affair. David loved this country. He loved Venice very much, and all the beautiful antiquities that this country not only has in abundance, but also in their significance. Their significance on the way of the world, I suppose you could call it, the wonderful architecture. But I want to, if you'll forgive me being so slightly serious, so what, I'm serious. I want to talk about something which means a great deal to me and meant a great deal to David, about Italy. And that is music. Now, it's very strange when you're driving into this country and you're driving down the hills from Switzerland, and you see all the wonderful the waterfalls, the canyons, everything. It's so wonderful. And yet there's a different sound that creeps into your mind, and it's music. And I remember music. Now, I'm not a great classical fan, and I know my friends in Benidorm will yawn like mad, but in fact the Italians do represent quite a great deal. They not only represent the great humor, they have great humor, they have great writers, great classical writers, but they have meant so much to the world of music, and particularly to the classical world of music and the world of opera. Now, I've just been watching a video of a documentary about one particular man who took the world by storm in a totally different way many years ago. Not through the opera stage or the concert stage, but through movies, through Hollywood. A young man who they said was a truck driver, whether he was or not, in Philadelphia. He was born in Philadelphia. But he became one of the greatest tenors in history, and probably the greatest. And some of the great tenors of our time, Placido Domingo, Jose Carreras, Pavarotti, have all said they think he is the greatest. And so I thought, I don't know why he was on my mind, but as I came down the mountain and was driving into Como, this may sound a bit stupid to you, but I could hear this young man's voice, and I call him young man because he died very early at the age of 38, which was very sad. And yet he took the world by storm with his voice, because it had a thrilling sound to it. And it was Italian. And of course, those of you who know who I'm talking about know that it is Mario Lanza. Mario Lanza has, as I said, this most thrilling voice. I had the great opportunity to see him several times in person. I saw him at the Royal Albert Hall in London, and I can still hear that voice echoing through the dome of the Royal Albert Hall. And yet it means something more. Italian music, Italian opera, the world of tenors. You remember that wonderful television program a few years ago called The Three Tenors? Pavarotti, Placido Domingo, and Jose Carreras. And it was one of the best-selling videos of all time. And even through that staid concert hall appearance, that operatic appearance, those three tenors brought a great deal of humor to the performance. And they did a tribute to Mario Lanza, which was O Sole Mio, in which they quiver away in it. I can't really explain it to you. You would have to see it. Unfortunately, I can't give you any excerpts from Lanza's performances because the money men, the music publishers, won't let me use any clips of any music, despite the fact that it's for charity. But what I'd like to say to you tonight, as I wind up my time in Italy here, is think of what Italy has contributed to the world, which is a great deal. I've mentioned some of those things. They are an extraordinary race. They have warmth, extreme kindness when it becomes necessary. And they have, what I love about them is their humor. But most of all, on top of all that, is their wonderful sense of music. They have given the world some of the greatest music ever known. And as I say goodbye to you from Italy and make my way to Montpellier in France tomorrow, where I'll be doing my last broadcast ever tomorrow night, I just want you to, perhaps you might look up Mario Lanza, especially all of you youngsters who are yawning away at this particular moment, and not so young either, and listen to the power of that voice singing popular songs that were specially composed for him in the cinema. Because You're Mine. For the first time, I was in Capri once, and I was coming in on a boat, and I suddenly heard this extraordinary voice, and I climbed the mountain. As I got to the top of this mountain, there was Mario Lanza shooting a scene from a film called For the First Time, then The Seven Hills of Rome, The Great Caruso. The list is endless, the Hollywood films. So maybe you could just dip in for 5 minutes and listen to that voice, or get hold of the recording. This is not a fan comment. These are not fan comments. They're just equating the talent and artistry of Italy and pinning it down very much to its music. Who was it said, if music be the food of love, play on. Well, may Italy's music play on forever and ever, long after all of us are gone. Until we meet again tomorrow lunchtime, and then tomorrow evening for the last time. I'll say, wherever you are in the world, good night. And may I just add to my friends, Italian friends, Nino and Flavio, who are at this moment celebrating 1 year in their lovely restaurant, Italian Twist. Good luck, and may their good fortune continue. Good night to you all, and God bless you.